What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Next Win Podcast with your host, Aunt Ma, co-host Justin Vaseur, special guest, William Wynn. He's a lender, a very damn good lender, and he's going to love this episode because we're going to talk about why we don't want to buy a new build and why new builds suck.
They suck. That's all I got. I'm just playing.
I got a new build. We're in one right now. We're shooting in a new build house, right? And
I'm looking at new builds.
You're looking at new builds. I love new builds, but I'm going to tell you why I don't like them and why they suck and why I'm kind of over it. I'm so over this builder that I have, okay? And I'm not going to say who it is because I don't want people to find out where I live.
Nope.
But basically, this is the worst part about it. When you buy your new build, okay, there's a final inspection, a final walkthrough that you do with the contractor and the customer service guy, and you walk around and make sure there's nothing wrong with the home. And you're going to find 100 things wrong with the home. Dings everywhere because they're outsourcing third-party contractors. Their tool belts are scraping against walls, chipping cabinets, dropping hammers onto the bathtubs, and they're cracked.
Things are unlined.
So, let me tell you what's wrong with my house since I got it, okay? My brand new tub is cracked, okay? My sink upstairs smells like doo-doo every time I walk by it and the water turns on. So I don't know if there's a pipe mix-up. The AC in my daughter's room doesn't work and she sweats every night in the summertime in Vegas heat. I have on every wall, I have blue tape because it's all scratched and dirty. My stairs have scratches all over it. There's dents on it. My one of my lights are always flickering. My windows, some windows are completely scratched and cracked and they have to be fully replaced. I have some cracked roof tiles. Another thing, okay, so that's just the gist of it. That's a lot of stuff already. Yep. Not including the 100 blue tapes that you guys don't see around my house on all over the walls. And so when you do this, they have 1 year to fix everything. You have a 1-year warranty and they fix everything for free. Thank God, right? The bad part is, how long does it take them to come back and do everything? I lived in this house for about 10 months now, maybe even 11 months now. And tomorrow we have the stairs guy coming. We have the cabinet guy coming and the AC guy's coming. Damn, dude. 10 11 months?
Damn.
Bro, so I'm constantly messaging customer service guys. When are the trades coming to fix this? I still have blue tape everywhere. I'm living in a house looking at blue tape every fucking day.
Why do it take so long? Because they're right outside.
You know?
So the problem is they have one customer service guy taking care of everybody. Right? So, yeah, he can take care of it when there's only 10 homes and then 14 homes and 18 homes.
More people, more 20. Problems.
Yeah, now he can't keep up. And it's one guy.
You would think if they're $1 million homes that they would have $1 million.
I have no idea why they don't hire a team. Right? So now.
That's why I always feel like it's a scam.
Profit.
It's so shitty,
it's all about
dude.
profit.
Like, now every time I text the customer service guy, hey, what's going on? When are they coming? He goes, when do you have time for me to come by again to take a look? I'm like, fuck, dude. We just did like 5 walkthroughs around the whole house for an hour each time, showing you every single thing. I have a list for you. I have pictures for you. I'm tired of you asking me, can I come and take a look? I'm like, you have everything, So that's the worst part about having a new build. I hate that shit. But, if you can deal with it, it's beautiful.
I think it's because they don't care anymore because you already bought the house, dude. They're like, we're just gonna chill now.
Yeah,
you already bought our sales pitch.
So let me give a word of advice for everyone who's buying a new build. Okay, the contractor always called me. Hey, did you fill out our survey yet? Did you give us 5 stars yet? Did you love your house? I'm like, I love the house, but I don't want to fill out the survey until you fix everything. And it'd be like 3 months later. Hey, did you do the survey yet? Did you give me 5 stars yet? I'm like, you know what? You've done a lot for me. And yeah, it is 5 stars with you. as the contractor, so I'll give you all the 5 stars. Now I got to deal with the warranty guy and customer service. The moment I did that, I fucked up. I should have never did the 5 stars, because the moment I finished the survey,
they moved on.
They
moved on. They stopped everything.
Bastards.
Damn.
Fuck, dude.
I think because they get paid, or it's like.
But I had like a personal relationship with this contractor. He's so nice, you know. We're talking about our families.
He played you.
His mom just died. All this stuff.
Like that?
Yeah.
You guys having lunch together?
Yeah, like it's, you know, he's like, oh, I know this is bad. I know your movers messed up your stairs. You know what? I'll pay for having the stairs redone for you. 10 grand. Oh, okay. We did something wrong here. I'll have them do your garage floors for you. 3 grand. You know? I'm like, damn, this guy's great. 5 stars. You know what I mean? But the moment I did that, fuck, dude.
He probably didn't cost him anything either.
Of course not. So every
like,
time,
it's 10 grand, but I'll take care of it for you.
For every new build, every lot, which is your house, you know, you're on a lot. Every lot has a certain cushion in case something messes up. You can use it. So if they don't mess up on your home, you know, they can start giving you incentives, give you free stuff. But that's if you're cool with a contractor. You know? That's what I was saying. I was cool with the guy. He started giving me a bunch of free stuff, free plans and all this stuff.
Can your rate change while it's being built?
That's the worst. It depends on the builder. Every builder is different.
Like, what does that even mean?
It's different. So basically, if we bought a traditional house, like it's called locking the rate, because the rate can change. You know, rate changes every day, right? Mm-hmm. So normal lock is like 30 days, and then the longer. I think the maximum lock for a traditional like 60, 90 days, but the rate's higher.
Can you explain what a lock is?
Lock is when you let's say, like I said, rates change every day, but let's say today's rate's 6%. Just an example, and you go, I tell you, let's lock it. That means that rate is locked. If it goes up or down, that's locked for 30 days. So it's good for you if it goes up, and it protects the bank if it goes down. So it's both parties are protected, and it's always good to lock the rate, you know. So because of that, but it has to be locked for the loan to close anyways. So
what if rates go down?
No, your rate is locked. That's it.
What happens if you just hook me up at like 2%?
There's no such thing.
Yeah, he just gave up his whole year commission.
The whole year.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't be able to do that because, you know, every company has everyone's in business for profit, no matter what you do.
Is there a maximum buy down? Is that why?
Yeah, how much they, because what happens is the bank, the lender, resells your loan. Every lender resells your loan, either to Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac, right? The government agencies. If they don't make money, then there's a bottom line.
I
right?
see.
It's like a car, right? Yeah. You buy I'm paying you to buy this house, or like.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
I'm giving money away for free.
So
it doesn't make sense.
The thing about the new build is that a new build can take anywhere from 9 months to be built to 15 months to be built, right? And so from that time frame, the rates are changing. Mm-hmm. We can go from a really great 2.5% to all of a sudden 5%.
Let's just example. Like if you open contract in December last year, the rates were low, and then now your house is done until summertime. Now the rates like tripled.
Yeah, so you can lock your rate. Some builders do like 30 days, a normal, right? Like for a resale home. Then they do like 6 months. Mine, I did 9 months, but the longer you lock it, the more it costs you. And so mine took 9 months to be finished building. And this is when the rates were in 2021. They were jumping from 2.5% to 3%. And now they said, oh, crap, everything's going to go to 4 to 5%, right? So we all knew something was going to happen. And so I kept calling the builder and the lender. I need to lock my rate now. Can you do 9 months? And they're like, we can, but it's going to cost you. I was like, what's it going to cost me? So the rates at the time were 3.75, okay, in January. By the end of January, that's when this started with the feds hiking everything, because we heard the news. I was like, hey, I need a lock now. He said, okay, we can lock you for 9 months at 4%. Your rate is 3.75, but you're paying a 0.25 through the course of your 30 years to have it at 4%.
It's a hedge for the lender.
So I'm paying for it, but I was like, to me, great. Let's do it. I love it. because knowing that I got a 4% rate and right now it's 7.5, I don't give a fuck what I paid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got 4%. Like, I love it. I don't want to leave this.
It's just protecting profit for the lender. So what if we lock you for free, but then the rate's higher now? Like they want to make more money because it's when the rate goes up, it costs the lender more money too to get that money. You get it? So everyone's paying something.
Oh, I see. So it's like
because we're borrowing money to lend you money. It's just not that we don't have money.
It just doesn't happen right on the spot.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Like, let's say I come to you, right, and I get approved and everything for this house that I want.
Pre-approved, you mean?
Yeah, pre-approved.
Sure,
yeah.
Pre-approved. Like, I can't. Like, I have to wait for the house to be built.
Yep.
To purchase it.
The reason is because you're not in escrow yet. So right now it's just being built, and you just reserved.
There's no asset that we can claim to give you that money
until you have a closing date. That's when you can open escrow. They can give you like an estimated month of when it will close, but until you have an accurate like November 29th is your closing date, then they're like, okay, we're 60 days out from November 29th. We can now open escrow, and now we can get an appraisal done for you. We can go ahead and approve the loan.
It's multiple appraisals.
What is the rate going to be today now?
So it's not like a pre-order?
Well, I was able to lock my rate, so that's why it depends on the builder.
Yeah.
I think the more luxury the builder is, the more money they have to do certain things.
It's scary. That's the scary part of it, because some people have lost new builds because the rate.
Yep.
Right. They qualified when they started, but when it like 3 months later or 6 months later when it's supposed to close, the rate's higher. Now they can't afford it.
Bro, that is so stupid.
The other thing is, let's say you're waiting 9 months for your build, but at month 6 you lost your job. Now you can't get the home. Like, you can't even, going into escrow and doing all this stuff doesn't even matter, because the amount of work the lender has to do, like every month, can I get your updated bank statements? Can I get your updated pay stubs? Stuff like that. So they don't do anything until the very end. You're going to be like, damn, this is getting annoying. Right? So there's just a lot of variables.
Yeah, that's really dumb though.
Yeah, a little bit. But, there's other builders who can't lock it that long. Some can only do like 4 months, stuff like that.
That's crazy.
And it sucks.
The longer the lock for like a traditional lender, the more it costs. And then when you go with in-house lender, that's why you can lock so long.
Yeah.
It's because they have that room.
Yeah.
Like Anthony said, to kind of, okay, well, you can lock for 6 months, 9 months, but they have room to kind of cover it.
Mm-hmm.
So the other bad things about buying a new build, some reasons why I would never want to buy one again, but I might. Like, if I wasn't going to buy one, it's probably because the lots are smaller.
Yeah.
Your lots are very small. Your backyard is small because they're trying to maximize as many homes they can build in the community. If it is a big lot, it's going to cost you a lot of money. Mm-hmm. So they do have those, but it's rare. Most of the time in Vegas or anywhere with new builds, you're really close to your neighbor. So every time I open my bathroom window, I see their window, and I'm like, this is weird.
It could be extra taxes too.
Extra what?
Like property taxes and stuff, because the builder had to pay the county to buy the land, like a bond, like a Moulin Rouge.
Well, then that helps us, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because if it's smaller, it's less tax.
Yeah, but less tax, but you still get an extra tax on top of your property tax every year. For like 10 years or like 15 years.
Yeah, that is another bad thing about new builds is you have something called a master plan and a SIDS, which is like a special development, charge, a fee. So in California, it's called Melrose, and it stays with them forever.
Yeah,
right?
Or sometimes 10, 15, a long time.
For the most part, the ones I've dealt with are forever. But here in Vegas, it's a set amount. Like it could be $14,000 or $18,000, and that's what you owe. And if you sell your home, the next owner takes it over. So it's because these special improvement districts, they have, or developments areas, they're paving the streets. Right, it's dirt in the mountains.
Infrastructure.
It's literally dirt in the mountains.
Yeah, connecting the pipes from the main line, building schools.
Yeah,
isn't that what just general taxes are for?
Well, yes, but if you were a person who lived in a home for 30 years, why do you think it's fair for you to pay those taxes
for the new house?
For those new homes?
So taxes stay the same. These are extra taxes for the new people that are buying a new area.
Right. So they're charging people.
Isn't that just HOA?
No.
So there's three things. You
have
your HOA in your community.
Yep.
Right. That manages everything outside of your house within the community. You know, it could be security, the gate, the lights, the landscape, the little park inside your community. And then you have your master plan HOA, which like Summerlin has, right? And then I believe somewhere in the Southwest has one as well. The master plan takes care of the community parks in Summerlin. You can have access to those 4 parks, right? You get your ID cards to go use those 4 clubhouses, communities, and stuff like that. Then you have your special improvement development area or fees where they charge because, like William is saying, you got to put the pipes. They got to drag the electricity from down where the normal area is into this new area that's being developed into the mountains.
And then the builder has to pay for the land, and the county owns it.
Yeah, so
they pay the county for the land.
They got to pave the roads, put the lights in, put your Wi-Fi in, all that stuff, and you got to pay for that as the new homeowner in that area. So if Summerlin is a new area that's being developed and you want to live there, then you got to pay for this new developed area.
Weird.
That's what I said when I first moved here.
Yep. Yeah, people don't.
It is what it is.
Yeah, people don't see that for new builds. That's after you build. It's like, wait, where are all these taxes? It's like, oh yeah,
so many more fees. So that's what I hate about new builds. But you can get a new build in an area that's not being, that has SIDS, and then sometimes the developer sometimes pays off the SIDS as well, or you can negotiate that as well.
Depends.
For me, I don't care. Just leave it on there, and when I sell the home, the next guy can take care of it. I'm not paying it off.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I noticed too that a lot of these like new builds and stuff are very cookie cutter.
Yes, and a lot of people don't like cookie cutter homes, but on the inside, you can do whatever you want with it.
No, it's still kind of cookie cutter because you have only like options to pick. So
you have like the bedrooms are set, or you could change the bedroom to a guest room or office, things like that. It's different. But you could change the materials, like your backsplash, the cabinet colors of your kitchen, your faucets can be gold or black.
Like to anything or just the options?
To anything.
But they have set options to pick from.
Set options.
You can't just do everything.
So basically, it's like, here's your shower. It's always going to be in this spot. But you can choose if you want a shower or a tub or just a luxury shower.
They have like set options like this, like 3 colors. This is what you can pick.
Oh,
so I can't be like, I want a gold shower.
You can have a gold shower. You can, yes.
To them?
Yeah.
What if they don't have that as an option? So I'm saying
they have so many options.
Okay.
It's not just 3 options.
Yeah.
It's like thousands.
Okay.
Yeah. The design studio, when you go in there, you're going to go into this tile center. And the tile center is like, they're a vendor for Home Depot. They're big. So they have thousands of tiles, different types, from marble to natural stone to fake tiles, porcelain tiles.
But that's not what all builders though, right?
Yeah, it just depends on.
Yeah, see, so some builders have like 5 options, right? For example.
So I haven't dealt with that because I don't want to deal with shitty builders like that.
Yeah.
You want to buy, if you're going to buy a home because you love the process of picking out your colors and materials, that you're going to buy a better new build company that has all the materials for you.
Yeah, so I guess the cookie cutter are the lower price ones.
Yeah, but so what people don't know is that they think new builds are custom homes. They are considered semi-custom because you're only customizing the
parameters they have,
right? But there are full custom homes. Certain builders do full custom, and it takes like 2 years to build.
From bottom
and
to
you
top.
can do anything you want. The structures are different. In
Lending's
this hallway, I do want arches. Things like that.
Does it usually run cheaper?
I don't think so. You got to be balling. Those are like your $4 million and up.
Yeah, because lending's different too. It's from ground to permanent. So
really,
the lending option's different too.
I've always heard that it was cheaper to build your own home.
It is, but not with the builder.
Oh,
I see what you mean.
So basically, if I bought a land and built and hired people myself,
I see what you mean.
It could cost more too because you have to buy same thing. You have to build the pipes into your house and all that.
Yeah, it depends how rural it is, right? Like if you're buying an investment in Joshua Tree, where there's a lot of empty space, then you might have to put in sewage and piping and stuff.
Yeah,
but if you're buying a land where a house burned down and it's been sitting there for 30 years, and now you're gonna buy that piece of land, that one empty spot in the middle of everyone's homes, then it'd probably be cheaper for you.
The haunted spot.
Yeah, like you can even buy a home and break it down and rebuild, and that might be cheaper. Maybe not. It just probably costs the same.
Yeah, because you have to get permits too. See?
Yeah.
It's easy, you think, but it's a lot of like.
It's like better to rent, no?
No. It depends.
Yeah, no headaches, right? Better to rent, and then all of a sudden your landlord says, "Hey, I'm selling the home." You're asked out, and you're like, "Oh shit!" So that's why people don't do that. But I hope you guys learned a lot about these new builds and why I don't like them. So you got to weigh out your options of, what's better. Can all these negative things outweigh the positives or vice versa? So if you have any other questions on new builds, put them in the comments and we'll talk about it some more. So next time, guys, I hope you enjoy this episode of The Next Win, and we'll see you next time.